Hello, welcome back to the Turnstiles of Non-League Football. As promised on Saturday, I'm at the other end of the Norfolk, Eastall FC's football ground, Dunswell Park, and I'm with their new manager. As promised, he's loud, he's proud, he's passionate about the game. It's Mr. Andrew Watts. Whoops, I just turned that round. Hello Andrew, thanks for joining us.
Not a problem, Steve.
Are you looking forward to your new challenge?
Very exciting. Been excited about it a long time since I got the job. Been very busy daily, speaking to players, coaches, coming down to the ground, speaking with Jamie a lot. And I feel really fresh about it. Feel really good and positive about not just this season but the next few seasons coming up at Eastall FC. So yeah, really excited.
Great stuff, because you're number one now.
Yeah.
And your number two is the old goalkeeping coach, is it Mr. Harvey?
Yeah, well, Matt Harvey's on the coach team, he's a goalkeeping coach. As for the number two, still speaking to one or two people, but I've got a coach coming down pre-season who's going to be doing the pre-season stuff for me. I spoke to quite a few coaches, and all of them was interested, but they've already got pre-commitments, work, or they can't make every game, and I'm looking for someone that can do every game, but that'll be tied up by the end of the week. But there's a lot of footballing people on the committee, so yeah, it's all coming along quite nicely. I've got Chris Shenton as the physio, so he's on board doing that, so everything has come along quite nicely.
Was it a surprise, that whole road, that at the end of the season that you left, you've gone from there?
I think it was a surprise to myself and the club when I actually left. I actually left during a committee meeting. The club, Darren, wanted me to stay, but I just felt I needed something fresh. I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't have any plans. I didn't speak to any club, and I left All Road. Left on good terms. Got nothing bad to say about All Road. Wish them all the best, apart from when we play them, obviously. But yeah, I still got friends there. It was a good 4 or 5 years, and I thank the club for giving me the opportunity that they gave me while I was down there. But it was time for me to move on. While I was there, I gave everything I could, and now it's, past is new. Now I'm the number one. And I think it's a great opportunity for myself, and Jamie's given me a fantastic opportunity, and when I sat down with Jamie it was quite clear where I wanted to be. Because
when you first come in, it was announced that you was at this club, but you wasn't as known as a manager then, was it? Not at first?
No, I'm doing my UEFA B in September, so when I sat down with Jamie, I mentioned about my UEFA B, I need to be with the team, and he said, you can do it with us, and then we was talking quite a bit, and then yeah, I took the manager's job on, which I'm really excited for, and thankful to Jamie and the committee for giving me that opportunity.
Have you got any new players ready?
Yeah, we've got, listen, I've been speaking to probably 20, 30, 40 players, but you know yourself, until I've signed, so I'm not going to come on here and start saying names and stuff like that. I don't think we can sign anyone on until the 1st of July. I could be wrong on the date. But yeah, I've got a good core of players coming down, and I think we're going to have a good squad together. And it's about building. It's a new club, it's a new start, and assembling the squad, it's going to be exciting and challenging at the same time.
As Jamie has come back here as a chairman, well, he's always had the ground, but he started off Hull United,
yeah,
and brought the crowds of 200 plus here, and then obviously things went wrong. Do you think we can get the crowds back? I mean, even to any of the teams in the whole area, because this ground and All Road, as you know,
yeah,
it's not a very good, well-defended 50 plus average.
I think local teams struggle for the fan base. One of the things when I sat down with Jamie is the fans. It's all about the fans, the players, the people at the club, and is massive. And there's going to be a lot of pushes and promotions to get the fans in, and Jamie will get the fans in. And he's big for the fans, because what's the point in playing in front of 10, 20 people? The fans are involved. The fans design the badge. The fans had a say in the badge. They'll have a say in other things, and it is all about the fans and the players. Because at the end of the day, without fans, what are we? It is true. People like yourself, you're a footballing fan. You go everywhere and you love it. And I love football. I'm passionate. And the fans are a massive part of this club from the day it's been formed and going forward. So Jamie's got a lot of great ideas and promotions coming up for the fans, which obviously will be coming out in the on the site.
Of course, now at this ground we'll have some derbies.
Yeah.
And as Leon said on Saturday, their local derby here was Winterton last
Yeah.
year. Where at Hull Road we had Barton, we had Bridlington
Yeah.
with Goal, all East Yorkshire teams. But are you looking forward to meeting Hull Road?
Yeah, I mean, listen, when I meet them, I'll shake their hands, but during the 90 minutes I want to win. That simple. People, you know, I've got nothing against Hull, like I said before. I wish Leon and Chris and the club the best, but when we play them, I'm playing for 3 points. I'm East Hull now.
Yeah,
and that's what it is, you know. That's football, and that's what happens. And you know, I'm relishing the challenges ahead. I'm a young manager, so yeah, I think I wouldn't say I've served my time, but over the last 4 or 5 years, I've come up the ranks, and you know, I'm looking forward to it, and I'm ready for the challenge. And every day is a challenge, whether it be players, speaking to coaches, getting your sessions ready. You know, there's different challenges what every manager and coach will face. But so far, so good.
What I liked at Hull Road last season, when I was watching the games, all the talk in their stand. I know you dugouts was the opposite side.
Yeah.
Was all about you. When you was passionate, I'm going to go a good go at the referee.
Yeah.
Here, you're right close to the fans. I think it could be more fun.
Yeah.
You've got a good relationship with the referees.
Yeah, I do. You know, I'm passionate, as you say. I'm loud. And that's just me. For now, you've seen me on and off a pitch, Steve. If you just come and watch me on the side of a pitch, you know, people have got opinions of myself, which is fair enough. But, you know, I am a passionate guy. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I have got a good relationship with referees. They get me, I get them. And, you know, there's this big thing about referees and stuff, but, you know, referees have got an hard job in the middle. I don't think sometimes people around football make it easy for them. You know, I went to the meeting on last Tuesday with a sin bin rule, and, you know, everyone's got their opinions on that. My opinion is, you know, see if it works. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then let's not go with it. But, yeah, it's the rest will know me when they come down.
Great. So I noticed on East Yorkshire Fan Stand, one positive post from Kevin was that your pre-season starts early July, West Stellies school courts, and you've even got one coming from Lancashire, I believe, St Helens FC.
Yeah, it is. They've been in touch with Jamie. They asked for a friendly, and we said, yeah, it's great to play teams like one you don't know. So on the day, you're not going to know much about them. And I've spoke to the manager, and we're going to try and make that a yearly pre-season game. We've got other pre-season games, but not confirmed yet. I'm hoping to have another 3 or 4, some higher opposition as well. But for me, pre-season, the friendlies, it's all about seeing players, your shape work, your formations, and giving the lads the fitness and the confidence to go and play. Because this season we're going to go and play. Well, we're going to try and go play. Obviously, different parts of the game. But no, it's exciting. It's another exciting part of the pre-season.
Fixtures on first match, August the 1st, competitive. Not very far away, really. You don't get that much of a break.
No, I'm starting June the 15th, so next Saturday, down at the ground. So I've given us roughly around 6.5, 7 weeks to prepare, because it does come around fast. And during that time, players have got holidays, you know, they've got commitments, work and stuff like that. So I've given us an extra week to try and factor in everything and look at young lads and players, new players coming that I don't know, because players have been contacting me as well. So every player that comes down pre-season will get given a good fair crack at it. And at the end of the day, the team sheet's blank, and they've got to fill it in themselves. If they come down, work hard, and earn the shirt.
Lovely job. Have you had a holiday yourself?
Yeah, well, I just had a week off. I've been doing some work around the house with a partner, and then went to Farley in Scarborough. Was going to go abroad, but my partner was running the 10k. But yeah, I'll have an holiday in between, I think. So
great. So, well, anyway, I'd like to thank you very much for taking a little bit of your time and joining me. And all the best for the new season.
Thank you very much, Steve. Always a pleasure, mate.
As I asked Leon at the last one, what was your favourite ground you've been to last season?
Well, obviously last season, Worktop. Worktop, yeah. You can't beat it.
No.
The fans make it, but not like the facilities, but the fans. When you've got 300 or 400 fans, and they're good fans as well. You know, they give a bit, and you know, a bit of banter or whatever it is both ways. But yeah, I've got to say Worktop.
Because it was hard for Hull Road. The young team they had.
Yeah.
Budgets not very good as the big teams are in the Premier League. There, it was always going to be hard.
Yeah.
It could have been that hard to get down that 9-2 defeat at Liversedge.
Yeah.
We was in the upper hand of a goal, and I know goal beaters at the end of the season, but if we was above them, it could have been a completely different game.
Yeah, I mean,
we had to go out to win, and
I think touching on the last game of the season, I mean, fair play to Gould, they beat us fair and square. I think their experience shown, and they had a bit more quality in certain areas. But you know, from last season, and I said to the lads at the end of the game, I said, you know, it has been an hard season, and for about 48 hours I was reflecting. And you go through the stage where you feel sorry for yourself, and you know, what did I do wrong, and you self-reflect. And I think as long as you come away and you learn from them experiences, because it is part of football, and unfortunately it happened to us last season. It's the first time I've been involved in one. It's part of the experience, and the players will definitely come back stronger next season, wherever they may be, because they won't want that feeling again, because it's not a great feeling. There. Yeah, you know, them lads was fantastic. Do you know the lads last season? Turning in, week out, and a lot of them was very young. You know yourself, 17, 18 years old, and you know, mentally it's hard, but they'll get so much from it, their experience and stuff, and it'll stand them in good stead, whether they're playing NTL Prem, Division 1, higher, lower, wherever they go. Yeah, great set of lads. Unfortunately, we couldn't do it.
And going back to this team, end of last season, Leon got them going.
Yeah, they had a good run.
Then if you know about my top six, in form of the last 6 matches, East Yorkshire County would have been second. If you can get that form at the start of the season, you'll be up there, and people will start recognising you, and they'll be afraid to come here.
Yeah, it's, you know, they did well last season. You know, they did really well, and that's fair play to Leon and the team down here that did it, and the lads on the pitch. You know, and when we've got our own ambitions this season and stuff. So obviously, but the last 6 games, like you said, was it last 6 games or 10 in the form table, second? Fair play. Yeah, did really well, and you know, it's good to see other teams doing well as well. But obviously, I'm concentrating on Eastall and what we do, and it's all about Eastall and how we go about our business now. So
it is. I'll hope to keep you informed, and I hope to see you in the new season. I'll be popping
sure you'll
down
see
along,
me.
and then hopefully you up for the interviews after the game.
Whenever you want, Steve, just let me know. I'll always have time.
And then thank you again, Andrew.
Not a problem.
So there we go, our interview today. I've got a few more coming up in the pipeline with other teams, especially in the Premier League as well. And well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to tell people about my site. It's up and going, and I look to love you all and leave you. Thanks for now. Bye bye.